Great. So thank you all for your attention. So good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and distinguished guests and members of our community. My name is Natasha Gonzalez, and it is an honor to be here with you all today. It is my utmost pleasure to extend a warm welcome to each and every one of you as we gather here today for this momentous occasion, the ribbon cutting for Mid-Valley Urgent Care. It is my pleasure to welcome Precinct 1 Commissioner David Fuentes to say a few words to kick off our event. Commissioner, welcome.
Well, good evening, and thank you everybody for joining us here today. It's nice to see a nice mix of Mercedes and Weslaco coming together here today to celebrate this ribbon cutting. You know, the other day I was at our house and our kids were playing around, and one of the kids was running through the living room and then just happened to bump their head straight into one of those little door notches and just sliced their head right open. And the beautiful part of having facilities like this is that you have an alternative in the evenings, that you have an alternative on the weekends to take your child to a place where they can get urgent care at an affordable price. As a former school board member, as a current county commissioner, one of the things that I know that all of us look at is health insurance costs and how we can manage that. We want to provide, quality benefits to our employees, but we need to do it at an affordable cost. And one of the ways we do that is by managing that care. So encouraging people to go to places outside of emergency rooms, where they can pay a copay instead of a larger deductible, where they can find access to care in a more accessible way. Because we all know that sometimes we go to emergency rooms and we're gonna sit there for a very, very, very long time. So having a place where we can get access to care at an affordable price leads to a better quality of life. And for all of us, I think all of us want to find a place where we can go to, where we can provide something better for our families. Whether it's parks, better roads, better drainage, better schools, and better healthcare. These are the types of things that we look for as parents and as community members. Those are the types of things that we love to have around us. And I remember back in, I'm guessing this was 2017 when this place first opened up, because I had just started my first term, so it had to have been somewhere around that time frame. And I remember coming here and being here for the original ribbon cutting of this facility when it first opened up. And what's really great about being here for a second round is that people are utilizing this. You can't grow without usage. You can't grow without that turnover, that people are coming in and experiencing this type of facility and this type of healthcare. So if they're using it, you're able to grow. So seeing our community continue to grow and seeing a business like this expand their services means that our people are utilizing a facility like this. So it's really awesome to see business growth like this, sustained growth. It's awesome. So it's a pleasure to be here. Why would a county commissioner be here? Because we're all in this together. Everything around you touches the county some way, shape, or form, whether it's a road, whether it's drainage, all of the things that I mentioned before. We are all part of this thing together. And again, I'll reiterate what I said back in 2017. If there's anything that the county can do to assist you, to continue to show that progress, to show that growth, to protect life and property, count us in, because we are your partner. Hope everybody has an enjoyable evening. I have to excuse myself because my beautiful baby girl over here has a game and her mother is working tonight, so I have that responsibility as dad. So appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of all of us at the City of Mercedes, the Mercedes Area Chamber of Commerce, we welcome you to the Mid-Valley's Urgent Care grand opening and ribbon cutting celebration. This is truly a joyous occasion, not just for the citizens of Mercedes, but for the entire Mid-Valley area, as we now have an after-hours and weekend urgent care facility for those unexpected medical needs, such as pediatric and children's medical care. We also have these stitching and laceration care, and there's also a rapid lab and testing screening available. So to the great leadership who made this possible, and to the team of experienced medical professionals and staff members, thank you. Thank you for your service, and can we please give them all a big round of applause. Once again, on behalf of the City of Mercedes, I want to thank you all for being here this afternoon. So next we have Ms. Morgan Lamantilla scheduled to speak, but I understand she's on her way. So let's go ahead and skip on to the everybody here. So when she comes in, let's just greet her with a big round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, for Morgan Lamantilla. You got here just in time.
Perfect. Good. That's what we try to do.
There you go.
Good evening. It's great to be here to celebrate the grand opening of the Mid-Valley Urgent Care. This milestone represents a step forward in increasing healthcare access to our whole community. This facility will be a lifeline for working families, parents of school-aged children, and those of us who find themselves in need of medical attention outside of regular office hours. Health emergencies don't wait for convenient time and don't wait for those office hours. And it's so important to have a care center like this here in our community, and this care center will shine because of that. Access to care after hours and on weekends is absolutely crucial, especially for those who juggle busy work schedules, family responsibilities, and alternative or different working hours. Mid-Valley Urgent Care will offer peace of mind to our community and provide a quality resolution for unexpected complications, which many of us have, especially with our families. And I want to acknowledge the incredible hard work that healthcare professionals do every single day. They are the backbone of our community's well-being, and I'm proud to be in a position to make a positive impact on that healthcare community. This year, the legislature made significant progress in increasing healthcare access for all Texans. But we have so much more to do and so much more to go, especially here in the Valley and in our rural communities. But this is a great step forward in that progress. And it's all thanks to everyone's support here today. So thank you, Mid-Valley Urgent Care, for your dedication to our families. I thank all of you for your support and commitment to building a healthier Texas. And can't wait to come by and visit when doors are open, you guys see patients, and everything's running incredibly smoothly, which I know it will. So thank you guys.
If we can greet Rene Lopez, CEO of Knapp Medical Center, with a big round of applause.
It's an incredible achievement with the collaboration there, and I would like to thank, obviously, Senator Lamantilla for being here, our Mercedes Chamber of Commerce, as well as our Mercedes Mayor, Mr. Fred Gonzalez. Thank you very much.
Not mayor.
Oh, sorry. Not yet? Okay.
Where's the great mayor here?
My apologies. Mr. Gonzalez, thank you for your, okay, they flipped you. But thank you for being here. Actually, as well as Mr. Our Commissioner from Hidalgo, David Fuentes. So, you know, one thing I would like to say very clearly, this facility would not happen here without the collaboration from the City of Mercedes. Their representatives at that time, 7 years ago, that's when I started working at Knapp. And it was very encouraging that between the community of Mercedes, Weslaco, and Knapp Medical Center, saw a vision to create a family residency health center, which is now where we're located. And we started off with the residency program with UT, which was at that time the first program in the Mid-Valley. It is incredible to believe that now, in this day, we already have physicians who actually are now practicing in the community and working at different locations, including our Knapp, and coming back to work here in the Valley. Now, that could not have been achieved without the support and collaboration from each and one of you as well. In addition to that, you know, the vision prior to COVID was to open up an urgent care clinic. Unfortunately, as we all went through that and experienced that and learned from that, did not achieve until recently, which was in April of 2023. We opened our doors and we started seeing patients with the collaboration of our urgent care physicians, which is Dr. Valdez and he's present here. But that would not, all of that would not have been achieved with just simple consideration of thinking first of what we want to do to improve healthcare in our community. And that is to take care of patients. And be a service, which is like all the people that have mentioned before, they give their time, and obviously our healthcare providers, be at the hospital or here, are here to provide that service. And the only thing I ask of each and one of them, like you all have done of us, is to care. Care for our patients, for our community, and care for each other. Without that, we would not exist. So thank you very much for the opportunity to be of service. We're here for you, and hopefully in the future, other locations. So thank you, and see you soon. Thank you.
So, big round of applause for Ms. Kathleen Robbins.
It's just a little down. Can you guys see me okay? Well, first of all, thank you so much for being here tonight. I want to first and foremost express my gratitude for Senator Morgan Lamantia for being here. Thank you for providing us with a glimpse of this incredible work that you're doing in the state of Texas, and so thank you for being here. He had to run, but he's always been a huge advocate for Knapp Medical Center and the Mid-Valley, so another round of applause for David Fuentes. So the Mercedes Chamber of Commerce, Weslaco Chamber of Commerce, you guys do such a good job all the time. You always support us with all of our events. We're proud to be sponsors, and so thank you for always showing up and giving your very best to us, so thank you so much. Now, I want to have us all turn to the growth of Prime Healthcare. Our hospitals, including Mission Regional Medical Center, Harlingen Medical Center, and Knapp Medical Center. They have all been recognized as award-winning institutions, each holding an esteemed Leapfrog Grade A designation. We are proud to be the only hospitals in the Valley with that Grade A. I urge you to go to Leapfrog Safety Grade so that you can see the good work that we're doing internally in our hospitals. That's a testament of what we're doing to provide affordable care that's quality care. So we are the only systems in the Valley that have had this distinguished recognition year over year over year. Mission has actually had that designation for six times in a row. Knapp Medical Center now 3 times in a row, and Harlingen Medical Center 5 times in a row. So I want to give a huge applause to Candy Constantine. Leadership, we would not be able to have that, provide that quality care for our patients. In addition to that, Knapp Medical Center, just right across the street, is the only hospital in the Valley, also south of San Antonio, that is a CMS 5-star hospital. We got that designation in 2023, and we are so proud to showcase that, to belt it, because it's a huge distinguishment. So thank you for our leadership So I want us also to turn to what Prime Healthcare is doing. We're expanding by leaps and bounds, investing in specialty clinics, physicians, specialists, and even this newly established urgent care. Our mission is to provide the community with quality and affordable health care as we strive to save lives, hospitals, and jobs. That's our motto. We recognize the importance of community resources like the Mid-Valley Urgent Care in achieving our goals. Expanding healthcare is not only essential to our lives, but also to the betterment of our community and shaping our future. Once again, thank you all for joining us today and being part of this momentous occasion. Together, we can make a positive impact on the health and well-being of our community. Thank you.
So at this time, I'd like to introduce you to the real mayor of Mercedes. Please make welcome Mr. Oscar Montoya.
Well, good evening, and thank you all for being here. Mercedes, we have been struggling to grow. And thank God that the Lord blessed us with some really good leadership and some good people to work for us, and it's starting to, you can see the difference. But we were lacking in healthcare, and people, I'm going to tell you a story. I'm a story guy, at least that's what my wife and my kids say. And I don't know if I can pick this up without breaking it. But so my wife and I were new parents. I don't know if any of y'all have been a new parent. But my kid's 30 years old now. But there was a time when he was about 6 months old, and he just started crying and crying and crying, and we tried everything and the bottle, and he wouldn't accept nothing. He cried for about 2 hours, and it got to the point where I thought I needed that to go to the hospital, but we just couldn't calm him down. So then we drive to Nap, right, to the hospital, and we walk in, and it's just wall-to-wall people. And we're talking 30 years ago. Anyway, the end of the story is waiting there for 2 hours. 1 minute he went from wah to gave the bottle, and I told my wife, well, it's going to save us a couple $100. That's all. So anyway, the point is that Nap Medical Center, God bless them, they were all we had in this area when it came to emergency. And so for any of y'all that worked there back in those days, I'm not joking. If you went in there, you know what I'm talking about. It was wall-to-wall people inside, standing up, sitting down, laying down on the outside, right? So move forward. I get a call. Actually, I got several calls. I was actually driving around looking for places to grow. And I get a call, and man, I don't know, it says possible spam. All right, well, I'll call that later. And then I get another call the next day, possible spam. And then I get a call from our EDC director, Monica, and says, have you been getting a call from somebody? And I said, as a matter of fact, I have. I think it says Avila on there. She says, could you please call her back? I said, all right, well, let me call. I said, I thought it was a scammer, man. Let me get on it. So I call the phone, and this is like a little over a year ago, and this bubbly young lady gets on that phone and just starts selling me on, and we're about to open up, and this is what's going to happen, and we're going to need you to be there, and blah, blah, man. And she was just 100 miles an hour, and I'm like, when's this going to happen? We're going to be open in 2 or 3 months, and and I was like, wow, man, we need to hire her to do everything. And by the way, she kept that guy. Yes, please. And you're the one on the phone, right, that I'm talking about? So I'm like, so I called back and Melissa. He said, man, you better get on the ball, man. We're talking about 2 or 3 months here. And then so I would call her every now and then and say, hey, what's up with the hospital? And what's up with the hospital? And I just want to thank you all for not giving up, for jumping whatever hoops you need to have to go through, one of them being COVID. This place is beautiful. I'm actually a patient of Dr. Sanders next door, and I was asking him too, said, hey bro, when's it coming, man? Can you make any calls? Well, somebody else, but whatever. I said, but I feel great that I have a place where I could have brought my son. My dad's 87, my mom's 84. And we go to the hospital, not real often, but we do go. And this is a whole nother option. We've had several doctor's offices try to do a night clinic, and it doesn't work out or whatever. I think this is a whole new ballgame. And I think it's something that we really needed. And I want to stress this to everybody. In Mercedes, and we're used to it. We don't go to battle with people. We're uniters. Okay, we want to be the unification area for all of the Rio Grande Valley. So this isn't just for us. I'm glad that it's the Mid-Valley. Just like if you ever gone to the stock show, we're very proud of the fact that it's the Rio Grande Valley Livestock Show. It's not the Mercedes Livestock Show, it's the Rio Grande Valley Livestock Show. And we try to do that with everything. So we're very proud of this. We talk about it a lot. We're excited. I hope this just continues to, I hope it sends a pace. I would love to see Mercedes be a medical area, just like San Antonio is in someday. We've got land, we've got opportunity, and we have a draw. We're in the middle of the valley. So this to us, believe it or not, is like a home run for our little city. So thank you for trusting us. Thank you for your excitement. Thank you to all of you all that had a part in this. I haven't gotten a chance to dive into who. I'm a hands-on guy, so I would probably be knocking on people's doors here and making phone calls. Don't give me Benito, you gave me your card. Sorry, bro. I'm gonna use it. I just got off the phone with Mohammed Sharif. He opened up the truck stop over there. How's it going? What are the numbers? How's it going out there? What's the sale bit? You know. So I'll be bugging you as well, right? So just got your permission. Awesome. So anyway, I'm sorry I didn't want to keep it too long, but I do want to make sure that I emphasize two things. One that several things. One, that we're excited. Number two, that we think it's going to be great for our city. And number three, that we think this is just the beginning. And we love the fact that you guys have partnered up with the City of Mercedes. I would love to see us be the training center. We fought for that, didn't do very well, but then you all still came in here. I don't understand how it worked, but I'm just happy about it. So whatever we can do to help this thing grow into an educational center in the area, we're all in, okay? So God bless you guys, and thank you for your time. Wait, one more thing. I think, is there a ribbon or something we're supposed to give somebody? All right, who am I going to give it to? Oh, you're going to give it?
To the other mayor.
Oh! Y'all changed it on me. I thought I was doing what was it called? An escapade? I didn't even know what it was called, so they took it away from me. God bless you guys. Thank you very much. And like I said, Mercedes is open for business, and we're open to help you all grow. Okay? God bless you guys.
So at this time, I'd like to welcome our sister chamber, Ms. Barbara, to the podium.
Awesome. Well, this is such an exciting evening. As part of the Wesco Area Chamber of Commerce, we're always so proud to come together with our neighbors. And as an area chamber, it's so important to us to work together and collaborate, just like Mayor Montoya mentioned. You know, working together is so important, and that's how these programs function. That's how these organizations succeed. It's through the partnerships of everyone here today. I do want to make sure to recognize the chambers who are here. We have the RGV Hispanic Chamber with us. Let's give them a round of applause. The Mercedes Chamber and your Wesco Chamber. It just shows you again the collaboration. I also want to recognize the ambassadors who are here with us. Each entity does have ambassadors here who are on behalf of their chambers to come and support this organization. So thank you to our ambassadors who are here with us today. Let's give them a round of applause. I know we heard that the EDCs are here from the different communities. I know for sure Wesco EDC is here, including our board members from the EDC and the Wesco Chamber, and our EDC staff from Mercedes as well. So thank you so much for being a part of this organization or being a part of this event today in this celebration for Mid-Valley Urgent Care. We are truly appreciative of all the work that Prime Healthcare Nat Medical Center does in our community, and so we're just grateful for the opportunity to be here and celebrate with you. So it's my job today to initiate our ribbon cutting, and just like every chamber, we love to have a party and to recognize everyone. And so today I'm going to invite an ambassador from each of our chambers to come up. And I would also like to invite Mr. Lopez and any of the Prime Healthcare executives who are here to receive a plaque on behalf of each chamber. So if I can have an ambassador from our Wesco Chamber, Miss Alex. I know we have an ambassador coming up from the RGV Hispanic Chamber as well, and an ambassador from the Mercedes Chamber as well. So we all can join me right up here in front. We do have a presentation from each of the chambers. We want to present you with a certificate and plaque. On behalf of our chambers, we thank you so much for your membership, being a part of our chambers, and contributing to our community. So I will ask you to join us right here in front of the podium for a quick photo to receive the plaques. And I also want to recognize Harlingen Chamber, who's here with us as well. Thank you so much to the Harlingen Chamber for being a part of our event today. So we're going to look at Anthony. He's right here. Anthony, wave your hand. We'll take a photo with each chamber.
Thank you. Yes. Gracias. Thank you. Yes, you hold that one.
Oh, there you go. Perfect. I can hold that one.
Thank you. Here we go.
1, 2, 3.
ribs, Arnold ribs.
Nice and charming, really. Thank you very much.
And of course, our Mercedes chamber.
She's the one on the phone.
So on behalf of the Mercedes Chamber of Commerce, you know, if you're from Mercedes, you own at least one pair of boots.
Thank you.
And then our mayor will present you with the city rosette.
Pin me down.
Thank you.
Sorry for the mix-up.
Perfect. And without further ado, we're going to move forward with our ribbon cutting. So we would like to invite the ambassadors and any other photos up here?
Wanted?
I'm gonna cross it.
Okay.
I feel like I'm in a parade.
All right, I think we're ready at this point, yes?
Yes.
So on 3, if you all want to join us to count to 3 to cut the ribbons, good luck, there's 3. So here we go, 1, 2, and 3.